Today, let's head over to Don Paul for a check on the forecast. It's going to dry out a bit for the weekend, right?
A pretty good bit. In fact, almost completely. We did have some hefty rainfall totals I'm going to show you in a moment in the southern tier this evening, while the metro area this evening got off a little more lightly. Let's go over to the panels. And there are still some showers in the southern tier, but the heavy-duty showers and thunderstorms have now wound down. Let's show you the basic picture. We've had a front that was originally a warm front come back at us, and a cold front has passed through, and cool but still damp air is in place. With any kind of clearing at all, some areas of fog may be forming after midnight. This is the tail end of what had been very heavy showers, and now fairly light showers in Cattaraugus and Allegheny County. But let me show you our exclusive rain vision, and this tabulates the rainfall detected by forewarned Doppler radar. And during this evening, our radar detected as much as 1.65 inches of rain here in northwest Cattaraugus County. You can see the amounts by far heaviest across the southern tier, even including into northern Allegheny County, while amounts to the north much more on the light side. Let's check out lightning. We don't have to anymore. Except for some strikes coming down east of our viewing area, we are done with any thunder and lightning for tonight. At the airport, the temperature has cooled to 55 degrees, but note that humidity, it's up there, and there will be some areas of fog in the southern tier that may become locally dense. Visibilities could really take a drop. Winds now out of the north and northeast. We earlier at 5 o'clock had a southwest flow, which briefly got us into the mid-60s. Now we're in the 50s in most locations. Cooler air just sinking back into Jamestown. Across the Great Lakes in the northeast, cool air dominating the Great Lakes. The really warm stuff is being pushed off to the south. And let's check out the squall line, which is now out to sea, which tore through New York City at about 5:30. And there won't be a damage survey until tomorrow, but huge amounts of damage in New York City. Hundreds and hundreds of trees down. They had to stop subway service and several lines. Buses had to be stopped in parts of Brooklyn and Queens. Too many downed trees for them to get through. And from the damage I've seen, I'd say there's a fair chance there was a tornado in Brooklyn, but we won't know until daylight. There may also have been one in Queens. If that, in fact, occurs, that will be the second confirmed tornado in New York City this summer. And in my recollection, since I grew up around there, that's never happened before. Igor is still quite strong, moving to the northwest. Behind me, Julia, much smaller, but showing a little sign of intensification. And in the southwest part of the Gulf of Mexico, now about to move on shore, Hurricane Carl. 3 tornadoes going at once. None of them a direct threat to the U.S., but Igor is going to produce serious wave action and riptides and may give Bermuda a little bit of a pasting. Tomorrow morning, the clouds thin. Pretty nice afternoon. It will be cooler than it should be, but with light winds, it's not going to feel that cool. Tomorrow night, a cool night. And on Saturday, some clouds will mix in with the sun, but we are going to warm up a few degrees. A cool front could bring us a few light showers by Sunday morning, sinking off to the south of us during Sunday afternoon. So Saturday looking to be the better of the 2 days. Here's your WeatherWatch forecast. The showers I showed you in the southern tier will be ending in the next 1 or 2 hours. Areas of fog developing. And again, in the southern tier in particular, that fog could become locally quite dense, 50 to 54. Clouds thinning tomorrow morning, a good amount of sunshine returning before afternoon. A cool but tranquil day. 60 to 65 with light winds, won't feel bad. 39 at 6 a.m. in the valley Saturday morning, 50 in Buffalo. On Saturday, partly sunny, but we do get a little milder, 68 to 71, maybe even 72 or 73. Sunday, there could be some morning light showers, a little bit of clearing later in the day. Nothing soaking there, and we're back well into the 70s on Tuesday and Wednesday.
76 on Tuesday?
Yes.
Wow, that looks good.
Yes,
Maybe I'll call in sick.